Hi children, how are you? I am your teacher Rahma. Today I prepared a very fun class, so let's go and start. First, let's revise the alphabet. And they are A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now, for today, let's see some words that starts with A, B, C, and D. Okay, shall we start with A? A for apple. A for ant. And A for aeroplane. Once again, A for apple. And we write it A-P-P-L-E. And A for ant. And we can write it as A-N-T, ant. A for aeroplane. We can write it A-I-R-P-L-A-N-E. So I repeat it once again. A for apple, which writes A-P-P-L-E, and A for ant, and we write it as A-N-T, and A for aeroplane, A-I-R-P-L-A-N-E. So now let's see and make them in a sentence. Apple, we can say I ate an apple. And for ant, we can say an ant lives in a hole. For aeroplane, we can say I saw an aeroplane flying in the sky. Now let's go and see to the B. B for book, B for bicycle, and B for board. Once again, B for book, and we write it as B-O-O-K, and B for bicycle, we write it as B-I-C-Y-C-L-E, and B for board, B-O-A-R-D. I will say it once again. B for book, and we write it as B-O-O-K, and B for bicycle, B-I-C-Y-C-L-E, and B for board, we write it as B-O-A-R-D. Now let's make them a sentence. Book, she is reading a book. And bicycle, he likes to ride a bicycle. For board, we have a whiteboard in our school. Now let's go and see the letter C. C for car, and C for chair, and C for cup. Once again, C for car, and we write it as C-A-R, C for chair, and we write it as C-H-A-I-R, and C for cup, we write it as C-U-P. Once again, C for car, we write it as C-A-R, C for chair, and we write it as C-H-A-I-R, C for cup, and we write it as C-U-P. Now let's go and make them in a sentence. For car, my father has a red car. For chair, my mother is sitting on the chair. For cup, I brought a white cup. Now let's go and see the letter D. D for dog, and D for door, and D for dustbin. Once again, D for dog, we write it as D-O-G, and D for door, we write it as D-O-O-R, and D for dustbin, we write it as D-U-S-T-B-I-N, dustbin. Once again, D for dog, we write it as D-O-G, D for door, and we write it as D-O-O-R, and D for dustbin, we write it as D-U-S-T-B-I-N, dustbin. Now let's go and make them in a sentence. Dog. The dog is barking. For door. The teacher opened the door. Dustbin. We throw the dust in the dustbin.